Dude, I literally just booted this tier list up, and this is actually one of the worst tier lists I've ever seen. They have Lifeweaver in A and Baptiste in B. Oh my god! All right. What do, it's your boy Daffy. Today we are back here with another Overwatch 2 tier list. That's been a while since I made my last one. I think it was with the season 3 mid-season patch, I believe. Was the last time I made a tier list, and there have been a couple buffs here and there. Some characters have made significant jumps, but I don't remember what was on my tier list exactly. It's probably going to stay mostly the same. I'm going to try to breeze through those that I think I talked about enough in detail in my last one. We have also a major edition Lifeweaver that I did not discuss, but yeah. Also, real quick, if you're seeing this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We're actually on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so if you like the video and you want to see more content from me, hit your boy up, man. I appreciate it. Ana S. I think I briefly talked about her, but one of the most fun healers to play. Anti is still really strong. Sleep, if you get that on a tank, that can just dramatically change the momentum of team fights. She's really good. Really good healing, good damage. She can 2-tap a tracer. She can 3-tap most DPS, I believe. But yeah, she's really good. Really small hitbox on her as well. Ashe is like here. I think I put Ashe in A tier last time, but yeah, Ashe is still really good. As far as her sniping potential, she's still pretty good. Her damage fall off does hit really hard. I believe after like 27 meters. It's something like that. But she's still pretty good. Ashe is still very good. Dynamite is still good, kind of like a AoE, decent crowd control. Yeah, the coach gun's okay. It's not my favorite. I don't like the cooldown on the coach gun, but I see why it's lower. Baptiste is still an S, especially with the recent buff he just got, his immortality going from 25 to 23. Baptiste is just all around strong, good damage, really good healing. Immortality is incredibly valuable. His matrix is okay. Most teams, they know how to get out of the way of that, but if you have really good placement and you just solo ult as Baptiste, you can do a lot of good damage. So yeah, I think I put Bastion in C. I'm probably going to keep him there. Bastion's not that scary. If you have a coordinated team that knows how to bully him, if you have like a good Reaper, Tracer, a Widow, pretty much anything, as long as you can like disrupt a Bastion, you pretty much can win a lot of these team fights. And Bastion's not that scary. He's scary in lower ranks. He's scary if your team is displaced and there's no communication going on, but if you can like focus line of fire, like Bastion doesn't have his self-repair anymore since Overwatch 1, so he's not that scary. He's really support dependent. Brig actually I'm gonna put an A. I'm not putting her in S. I am gonna put Brig in A. It's either A or B. It's one of these. So with her ultimate buff, her ultimate is really good now. I think it's actually in a perfect spot. With the rally, she has that really big shield. She still has she can stun, she can multi-stun, which is a little strong, but I think it works because you can only stun like max 2 times within that ult. So that really emphasizes good Brig play and not playing too aggressive and not playing too forward with the shield, because you will get flanked from behind, people hit you from the side. But also if like a Moira's ulting or a Reaper's ulting or something like that, you want to make sure you save that in your pocket. So yeah, I think Brig's in a really good spot right now. Cassidy's A. I mean, I don't know if I put him in S because I mean he's just kind of basic and not a lot of tech, but he's just gun, damage, shoot, good. Doomfist is still in like B tier, maybe borderline C tier. A good Doomfist is pretty scary, but well, I don't know. I might put him in C. I don't know. Yeah, I might keep him in C. I've been seeing a lot of Doomfist that are doing a whole lot of nothing, man. I mean, Doomfist, he's so big and wide, and like I play so much Zen, so it's really easy for me to just like keep Discord on him and just like stay out of the way of him. If you stay right behind your tank, you should be fine-ish. I mean, he might punch you and like stun you for a second, but it's not too bad. His damage isn't like fantastic, but yeah. A lot of characters counter Doomfist. Diva is an A. Her DVX metrics is really good. Her up close damage is really good. She fulfills her role in pretty much every spot. Her nuke is still fantastic. Yeah, just Diva overall is pretty good. Echo, I mean, she got a buff, but she's like okay. She's like okay. I mean, Echo's still not gonna get a lot of play just because how fragile she is, and the fact that she gets destroyed by hit scan characters, and you have to get like up close-ish with her shooty thingies, or you know what I mean. the lasers and like the nut, the splooge, whatever. Like, yeah, it's just not. Like, Cass absolutely destroys Echo. So does Soldier, Ashe. Yeah. Genji. I mean, they're not gonna touch Genji, so Genji's gonna remain here. I mean, you have a good Moira, you have a good Torbjorn, Brig. Mei destroys Genji so hard. It's not even funny. I feel like Mei actually hits him harder in Overwatch 2 than in Overwatch 1, which I feel like isn't true, but it feels like it is. Mei just destroys him. Actually, while I'm here, I'm putting Mei in A tier. I can't stand Mei. Mei makes playing tank miserable. I hate this character. Her ultimate is so fast. The fact that you can passively frontline as Mei and not like it happen to you is ridiculous. I honestly, if they were to nerf Mei, I think she's at 250 for health. You just lower her down to 200, and I think that'll be perfectly fine. Because Mei has way too much sustain. You have the wall and the actual like block of ice that she can hop into. Hanzo, I mean, Hanzo's one of these really weird characters. Like, he's a really high skill ceiling hero or a high skill floor hero. If I'm going to go for strictly potential, I would have to put him in S, because it's just like, if you're hitting instant headshots on everybody, you'll just kill them. But I'm going to put him in A. His ultimate's big, loud, and slow. If you get caught in that dragon, you're an idiot. I'm not saying that. I don't mean that, because I get caught by it all the time. But you know what I mean. Like, it's not that scary. Junker Queen. Now oh my god, yeah, with this latest round of buffs, man, Junker Queen became a formidable force to be reckoned with, man. The regen that she's getting on the swing and the knife, if you know how to properly manage and melee properly and keep that regen just going, you can't be stopped as Junker Queen, man. The Zenyatta and Ana still really counter her super hard. But man, I mean, her brawl has gotten crazy, so she's probably got a nerf coming up in season 5. But yeah, she gets her ultimate so quick as well right now, man. She's really good. The Rat, I'm putting him in B. Like, a good Junkrat just like makes me hate my life, but like, he gets destroyed really easy because again, his hitbox is just so big. Also, any aerial character just destroys him. He can't do anything to them. But not a lot of people know how to play Echo properly either. Also, characters like Widow, Ashe, like, if you know how to keep your distance and you're not frontlining, you should be fine if you're fighting a Junkrat. So Kiriko, I kind of want to lower. I'll keep Kiriko in S just because of how valuable that Suzu is. I mean, like, just the fact that you can just not take damage at certain points is absolutely ludicrous, man. That is crazy. Also, one of the biggest things is that, like, if she's like in a Sigma slam, you got these Kirikos that can time the Suzu right before they hit the ground, so they won't take damage from a slam, or the anti-nade. The anti-nade is the biggest thing because anti-nade is one of the strongest debuffs you can apply to in this game, and Kiriko counters that. So if someone on your team isn't getting healed, you can just boop, turn that off and then get healed again. So it's just very strong. Her DPS potential is pretty good if you know how to aim a lot of these headshots. Yeah, she can take care of business. My brother Lucio, I might put Lucio in B. In speed, I'll put Lucio in B. I mean, speed boost is good, especially for like really aggressive pushes, like through like chokes like King's Row and all that. His healing isn't great. It's good on boost, but especially in low ranks, you don't see a lot of players that know how to properly utilize Lucio. They'll just heal bot, and they'll just only heal, not do any damage, not get aggressive, not go in as Lucio and try to get a pick in the back line for a second and then go back out and stuff like that. But overall, Lucio's pretty good. Actually, I might move Lucio up to A because of his ult. Actually, I think I will. His ultimate, it's one of the best ultimates in the game. Beat is absolutely crazy. It was like 400 or 500 things of armor or something like that. Mercy, I don't play a lot of Mercy, but Mercy is like here to me. Like, Mercy's not, no. I mean, like, Mercy, if she's ever caught by herself, there's not really a lot she can do to you. I mean, you have like some of these battle Mercies that if they go Valkyrie, they'll just fly after you and kill you from a sniper's perch. But the most dangerous thing about Mercy is whoever she's attached to. Like, if she's attached to a Zarya, she's attached to a Ramattra, she's attached to a Soldier 76 or something like that, she's dangerous because she's just enabling them. But like, Mercy by herself is Rez is still really good. Actually, I might move Mercy to A because of Rez and Valk. Valk is still really good, and so is Rez. And Moira's a B. Moira's a B entirely. Moira in lower ranks absolutely destroys because there's not a lot of tech that she applies, but it's actually pretty much none. It's just frontline pressure. That's all she applies. But I mean, like in terms of raw stats, she's good. Everything else, no. Like you look at a lot of these other characters and what they're doing, besides like Cassidy, like there's tech to be had here, right? But Moira is just like, what are you doing? I mean, like Coalescence is good. Coalescence is really good for like pushes and all that, but besides that, no. Orisa, I put Orisa in A. Orisa is she's not a glass cannon, right? She has a ton of health. Fortifies are still really good. She is extremely support dependent. If she has any somewhat competent supports, Orisa's not going to go down, right? But the thing about her compared to like Junker Queen is Junker Queen can just like regen like half a health bar within like 2 seconds, 2.5, 3, something like that. Orisa can't do that. She has her fortified or take that damage reduction, but still, if she's not getting healed in that fortified, the fortified is eventually going to turn off. A good Junker Queen is going to keep that momentum going with that regen. So her ultimate's still really good. I don't know why they made it able to go through shield. That seems really, really busted for some reason. I still feel it. I don't like that change, but yeah, Orisa's still really, really good. Pharah, B. I mean, it's Pharah. Play hit scan, killer. Ramattra's an A. Yeah. Ramattra has a really, really good far away game. He has a good up close game. He is still a bit more support dependent than I would like. He doesn't have a way to get health. He only has a way to get armor, and that's by going into Nemesis. But no, Ramatra's still like my favorite tank to play in this game. He has a really, really good gameplay loop to play as. Ultimate's still really, really good with Ramatra as well. It's really good for clearing points and all that. Reaper, B. I mean, Reaper, again, Reaper's pretty basic. He can do a lot. I mean, recently, honestly, I haven't been flanking as Reaper a lot. I've just been high. I haven't been flanking a lot as Reaper. I've just really been frontlining as Reaper and helping my tank out. And it's actually been working a lot more compared to like other ways to play for me personally. But yeah, Reinhardt is... He used to be in the dirt, but I'd say Reinhardt's like a high. He's like a B plus to like a 90.9. He's like right here. Reinhardt's really, really good. Shield's still really good. Fire Strike still hits really hard. It's just that he doesn't have any like ranged options besides Fire Strike, and Fire Strike's still pretty slow. It still does hit really hard. But yeah, just Reinhardt's still really good. Hog is in the dirt right now, and I'm loving every bit of it because he used to be just absolutely horrid to deal with. But yeah, Hog is just. I mean, you can still do some stuff with Hog. You just gotta play better. But I mean, he just gets peed on by Ana. It's so hard. It's not even funny. The one-shot combos harder to hit now at this point. But yeah, Hog's just a really, really big target. Yeah, Sigma's S. Sigma's S. I still really enjoy playing Sigma. His shield is really easy to maneuver. I think that his damage is still pretty good. Rock, the stun's good. His ultimate is really good for displacement. Up close, Sigma's a little weak. But if it's a good Sigma, they know how to like actually track it. It's still pretty good. Sojourn, Sojourn used to be busted. Like a lot of y'all don't remember like day one Sojourn, but she used to be like ruining this game, like how like Junker Queen is now. But I mean, she's like here, I guess. She's like in here. Like she's not how she once was, but she's okay. I mean, I'd probably put her like here-ish, like low A again. But she's still good. Soldier 76 is, I put him in B. He's like high. He's like 89.9, right? I mean, he's just damage. A lot of these Overwatch 1 characters have this problem where it's just like, they just have this one thing. Soldier 76 is just damage. Helix Rocket is good. His ultimate's okay. But a lot of people they know how to play against Visor, just literally just hide around a corner. Sombra, she goes in here as well. A good Sombra can make your life hell, but if you know how to communicate with your team properly and you play really defensive, like you turtle up, she can't do anything to you. Because if you play by yourself, you play separate, she will kill you. But yeah, Sombra's not that bad. Sim, I want to put her here, but she's like, I want to put her here, but she is so annoying that I'm gonna put her here because she is so frustrating to deal with. Number one, her hitbox is so tiny. The turrets are a pain to deal with, and it's the beam that constantly ramps up the zzz. They just make her like, it's like a million thumbtacks. Like one thumbtack by itself like hurts a little bit and it's like whatever, but then you have like 15 other thumbtacks you step on. It just makes her a pain to deal with. Tor B, I mean, it's just Tor, I mean. Tracer, I put Tracer in A. I've been seeing a lot of good Tracers recently that are just like, tearing lobbies up, and I mean, she again, like, really high skill floor character. She's good. She's just made to be good. Not a lot I can say there. Widowmaker is one of these weird ones where, because like you could put her like terrible if someone's bad, and you put her like up here, someone's good. So I'm just gonna put her like right here. I'm gonna put her like right here. If someone's good with Widowmaker, if someone's like really good with Widowmaker, their presence alone can shut down enemy teams. What I mean by that is you can dramatically change team formations just by your presence as Widowmaker. People will start playing a different way if they realize there's a Widowmaker in the lobby, regardless if you're hitting shots or not. So just that fear factor alone makes Widowmaker really strong. Winton goes like right here. Winston's really good. He still has a pretty big hitbox. He still gets beat up by a lot of stuff, but I actually enjoy playing Winston. Ball is actually crazy right now. Ball is nuts, dude. He got like 3 buffs at one time. Ball is sick. Zarya is like here. Zarya gets beat up by a lot of stuff, man. Junker Queen beats her up, which is weird because you would think the opposite, but Junker Queen's burst damage is so high that like if you know how to not charge a Zarya, you can just pee on her, man. Ramatra beats her up because he can play that long range game. They can get in close. Yeah. My boy Zen is still like here-ish. Glass Cannon, really good, but yeah, he's so wide, he gets hit really easy, but I still love Zen. And then this one, I mean, yeah, I'm putting him right here because I mean the pull's fine, whatever, but his healing sucks, his ultimate's fine, but the lever, the flower thing, whatever, like it's okay, it's fine. People just shoot it. Like it's just, I don't know what they were thinking with Lifeweaver, man. I don't know, he's not D tier, but he's definitely C tier. But like I don't think there's anybody like D tier, like god awful bad. But yeah, so this is just another tier list I made for the season 4 mid-season patch of Overwatch. Let me know what you guys think, man. How you guys feeling about this upcoming season, man? Do you guys think this is pretty accurate? Do you think anything is like super out of place? What do you guys think? But yeah, it's me, boy Dad. If you guys thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.